I think having seen Morocco play at previous World Cups, it's great that they're back. I think it's good that the investment that the Federation have made in the programme in Morocco is bearing fruit with good younger players coming through. I know that Halilhodžić is a man who elicits mixed emotions, but I think he's a good man to have at the helm going into a World Cup, and of course he'll be hoping that he's still in charge of the World Cup given his history of qualifying so many times and not always taking the team to the World Cup. And I think in the context of this game against the US, it's a fascinating contrast of styles and also a really good test for both teams against the other. There are a couple of things I just can't understand. One is why some sort of agreement can't be made for him to return to the fold. And the second is purely from his point of view. Because even if you're a top player like Ziyech, you get limited number of chances to play on the ultimate world stage. And he is potentially going to miss out on one of those opportunities, and it may never come again for him. So I would be knocking a few heads together, to use a figure of speech, and trying to see common sense prevail.
I think you look at some of the players like Youssef En-Nesyri and others who play for big teams in Europe, who are well known by fans in the United States who watch the Champions League and La Liga and so on. And I think there's reason to be exciting. These are two teams that want to play attacking football and to show what they have going into a World Cup. And I think that, in the United States, the fans are very excited to watch this team. It's a young team, a lot of up-and-coming players who play in big teams in Europe, and fans want to watch them. And this United States team has not played against a team outside of this region in quite a while, because we know nobody can do that anymore with the Copa America, the South American tournaments, the UEFA Nations League. So the opportunities are not there very often to play a game like this. I think people are very excited.
I think that tomorrow's game is going to be a tougher one for both teams. We don't think that it's an easy one just because it's Morocco or just because it's here in the United States. Both teams are going to have a tougher game. It's going to be difficult for both of them, being the first one ahead to the World Cup. So I guess it's more than a training game. These games are the ones that they need to get into what the real mention of a World Cup means for them. That's an interesting group for our side, because they have Canada, and Canada is going to be like a surprise in this World Cup. It has been a surprise during the CONCACAF tournaments and qualifications, so I guess it's going to be a tougher one. Even Belgium and Croatia, of what they did in the last World Cup in Russia. So it's going to be a hard one, but I will see that Morocco will have some surprises in the World Cup.